Am I the idiot? For not reminding my sister about a job? My sister had sort of always been the black sheep of the family, missing out multiple opportunities growing up. We come from a family that is not extremely wealthy, but is doing fine, and my parents, grandparents and uncles have managed to provide me, my siblings and my cousins with many valuable opportunities, such as high-level education, projects, experiences, jobs, etc. I believe that everyone took the maximum advantage regarding these things and strived to make a good situation even better, as in even if there were situations when some things were almost handed out to us, we did not stall, and worked hard, treated it seriously and literally made the best out of it. My sis, however, was never ambitious and always did the bare minimum. Switched several majors in college, ended up being in the same year as me even though she's older, never held down jobs, worked too little to count anyways, never planned for the future, always demanded and complained, the average spoiled child. Now I said we're doing good, but again, we're not rich. My parents stressed her about getting a job, but she always sort of said later, next week, I don't like that, etc. I work in a big company and have the facility to make recommendations. My parents egged me about getting her to work here too, but I explained that I can't recommend her against her will. She eventually was convinced to apply and we began the process. At the same time, I learned that another classmate of mine was looking for a job and let him know about the opportunities at my workplace since I could recommend both him and my sister. I started the process with both of them and at some point needed a document from them. I asked them both and the classmate sent it to me, while my sister had the audacity to ask me to remind her later because she can't right now. We're talking about a spoiled college student who just got back from a week-long trip with her friend's trip funded by our parents, who lives on her own but does nothing on her own and who has no job. I can't fathom what could have been keeping her so busy that she couldn't send the original content unit needed for her employment then, or at least make a me not the idiot note to send it to me later. I got angry, said nothing to her and decided not to remind her. I continued the process with my classmate and it was a success. However, my sister failed to send the document and the recruitment period ended. I couldn't help her anymore. When she found out not that she cared, my parents asked, she freaked. Called me an off for not reminding her and helping the stranger instead of family. I called her spoiled because until now I did everything for her and all she had to do was to send a gosh darn photo of a filled up paper. My parents also told me that you know how she is and I should have reminded her, but I refused to do things for her any longer. If she wants to be a big baby, then so be it. I know I could have told her to send that crap to me, but again, I simply refused to drag her after me any longer. AITA?